Hey everyone, welcome back. Super happy to have you here. Today we're going to be getting into some shades by Shine by SD. Now there are two parts to this. There's going to be the Treasure Chest collection. So that's going to be 6 beautiful white based shades that I'm going to be swatching for you on my eyes. And I've got some product shots of that, swatches, the entire works. And the same thing for 10 of the other shades that Shine by SD has sent me. I believe that collection was actually bigger and it already launched, and because I've been having so many life changes, going to work, etc. Honestly, time has been short, so I just want to get into this with you and I want to share my feedback with you. So I'm going to be doing that right now. If you like the video, you find it helpful, hit that subscribe button because I am not going anywhere. I'm still going to be continuing on here, just at a slower pace. So let's get into this collection. So let's see what my plan is here. I think that I will do 4 shades for the very first thing because, as I explained to you before, I'm actually having issues with my eye and the skin around my eye. If I come in really close, you should be able to see that. Can you see that? It's like kind of different from the normal skin around my eye and it feels a bit drier there too, and I think that's where I injured my eye the last time, so I cannot overdo it too much by removing shades and reapplying like 1,000 times. That's not going to work for me this time. So let's go in with Jewel of the Sea. That's going to be the first one, and I'm also going to apply Royal Vault. Okay, so we're going to go in with these 2 shades all on one eye. I'll do half and half, and we'll see how that actually ends up looking on me. I don't have a base for this because these are just eye swatches. I may actually end up doing 1 shade for each eye. I don't know. Let's try the first shade and see how that goes. So this is Jewel of the Sea. This is what it looks like. It looks like it's got a little bit of a pink shift to it happening. I'm just looking in my mirror and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna stamp that on the outside. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's got a beautiful pink thing going on. I really like that. It's so pretty and so sparkly. Like you can see the pink sparkles coming through, and that is so wonderful. Can you see that slight pink shift happening there? That is so pretty, and I really like that. I love shades like this, and when I'm looking at this on my finger, I can see a little bit of like gold as well. So I'm just going to do that. Oh yeah, so I just swiped my finger onto a tissue and you can definitely see kind of like this orangey thing happening. So next I'm going in for the shade Royal Vault. So I'm going to put that in the inner corner and we're going to see how that one looks. It looks like it's got blue and pink sparkles. Okay, so let me just go in here and just, oh yeah, you can see a difference, right, between those two. Definitely. So I'm trying to be very, very gentle with my eye here because this is the one that's injured. But that's a beautiful shade. It kind of looks like blue, kind of like green. Yes, I think now we can see a little bit more. You can see that purple coming through like in the mirror, and here it's green. That's just fascinating to me. Can you see that? So it's even looking a little bit blue when I bring the mirror a little bit closer there, and then it's going back to a purple. And then of course on the eye it kind of looks like pink and purple. So that's actually pretty cool. Very, very pretty, and I do like both those shades. This is the shade Riches. It looks really, really pretty, and it kind of looks like it's got this red orangey kind of base, like it's a very fiery color. So I'm gonna stamp that over here in the outer corners of my eye very gently. Yeah, that's definitely coming through. I can see like a blue reddish kind of thing going on. It's very fascinating, and I do think that we should wear a base with, oh okay, so now I'm even seeing more shifts after that initial white shadow is kind of gone from my eye. I'm seeing like orange, then kind of like red, green, and even blue coming through. It's really, really fascinating. Truly a fascinating shade. And even on my finger over here I'm seeing green. It's not coming through on the camera, but I can actually see that, and I think you can see it a bit more with the eye. This one over here is Riches, as I said before. Okay, I'm going in with another shade. This is the shade Secret Stash. So that's what Secret Stash looks like. We're gonna stamp that into the inner. Oh my goodness, that is so different. That is crazy different. Oh, that is intense. I love this shade. It is so smooth. Oh my goodness. If you like highlight shades, you're gonna love this. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, I honestly thought that it was gonna be very similar to that color. And then I tried it and I was like, whoa. Like, this is completely different. It is completely, it looks like a almost like a really tropical kind of color, you know, like I'm seeing pink, orange, gold, and green on my finger, and I can see a little bit of like the shift happening on my eyes too. So let's do the shift with the mirror. So we have quite a bit of shifts happening here. You can see that green, and then when I change the direction you can see more colors coming through. And I'm going to just move this a bit more in so we can kind of see if that pink is, yeah, that pink's changing to a red. Can you see that? It's so fascinating. Just check out my eyes. Oh my gosh, these are white based shades. They're beautiful. I love these. Like, I feel like those two go so well together. That is Riches and Secret Stash. They are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I cannot believe how pretty these are, and it's so fruity. Like, I feel like they remind me of beautiful fruits. I just love that. And this is kind of like, you know, an ocean kind of like coral thing going on. I just love those two. All right, so let's go in for the next two shades. I'm going to do them on this eye. I'll be right back. So now I'm going to go in with the last two shades. That's going to be Mystic Cove and Cursed Gold. So I'm taking Mystic Cove first. That's going to be on the outside. Just getting a good amount of that onto my finger here. So this looks like, again, green and pink, and I can see a little bit of like a gold coming through. Let's see how that goes as I get her onto my eye. This looks like it's got a pink thing going on as well. I'm definitely seeing that pink coming through. It looks really pretty. Okay, let's go in for the other shade. That would be Cursed Gold, which I'm pretty excited about because it's also got this green thing going on, and I just love green shades. So this is what Cursed Gold looks like on my finger. It's a bit hard to capture the shifts on my finger, that's why I didn't really focus on that too much for this. Oh yeah, you can see that beautiful green coming through. It's got like gold as well. That's gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Making a bit of a mess on my eyes, but that's fine. So let me see here. This one is green gold. It's got purple. Fascinating shade, Cursed Gold. Patch is there again. Yeah, that's because that's the place that was injured, so don't mind that. But if I just move the mirror. Yeah, so this is gonna get very glittery and messy fast. But yeah, these are basically the last two colors. I'm just turning my eye like this to see more of the shifts. So I can definitely see a greenish gold thing happening here. This is more pinky purple when I'm looking at it from the corner of my eye. So there are shifts to this, even if the lighting is not necessarily capturing it. I just want you to know. So now we've actually finished Treasure Chest. That's, you know, the 6 really pretty shades. I really enjoyed working with them. I think that if you're looking for a beautiful set of shades to just brighten up looks, highlighter shades, whatever, probably gonna, you know, get all of that from this. This is a lovely, lovely collection, and I'm so happy that I got this. I really enjoyed even the first 4 shades. I thought those were just stunning, really, really beautiful. I'm now going to go in with the beautiful mystery collection. There's 10 shades here, so I'm going to be doing, you know, like how I said, 2 on each eye, I think, and we're just going to finish it up just to get everything done, because I am having issues with my eyes and it affects my health. So sorry, can't really do the single swatches anymore, but at least you still get to see everything. So I'm going to start, I think, with those 2 shades. I'm actually most excited for that green because that's just so freaking gorgeous. All of these shades are really, really shifty. I'm going to have some shots for you. You're going to see what they look like, and we're going to be swatching them. So let's get into this. This over here is beautiful mystery number 43, and we're gonna apply that into the inner corners of my eye. So this is what it's looking like. Seems to have like this intense gold, pink, red kind of shift. Really, really fascinating color. It's very, very shiny. Very, 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 very shiny. I think my camera is probably going to struggle a little bit with picking up the colors here because of how shiny it is, but I can honestly tell you when I'm turning, you can see what that color is. It's turning into a gold. Let me just get the mirror so that you can actually see that before we go on to the next shade. Yeah, can you see that? I'm pretty sure that you can, because I can see even a little bit of like this greenish gold coming through there. Okay, so this shade over here is beautiful mystery number 38, and I'm going to put that on the outer corners of my lids. I saw this one going into like, it looked like an orangey color, and it kind of looked like it was going into like a deeper base when I was taking shots of it, but I really don't know what to expect. So let's go in and see how this is going to look. I'm going to just tap that here. I don't even know if I have this exact color in my collection, because it kind of looks like a peachy kind of toned shade, but it also looks like it changes and it goes into more of a bronze. So this is what that looks like on my skin tone. I kind of feel like it's going to this peach color and then it's going to like a more beige kind of color. So there's a slight shift here. It's not the strongest one, but you can definitely kind of see a little something. So yeah, you can see what these are looking like over here. So this is shade 46, and we're going to put that into the inner corners of my eye. This really comes across as a gorgeous peachy gold color, but it definitely has a pink thing going on as well. I'm so excited about this shade because it just looks so pretty. So let me just take that and put it in the inner corners here. You can see that. And I'm just kind of doing that. You can see a little bit of that pink coming through. Maybe if I move my eyes like that, you can see a bit more of that shift. There's gold, pink, and that popsicle kind of orange, peachy shade. This is shade 42, and we're gonna put that in the outer corners. I think this would be wonderful for autumn. It's just very, very pretty. It looks like it could actually be a sister shade of 42 because they just go so well together. And it definitely has a shift because I'm seeing that on my hand. It's got green, gold, and this interesting kind of like bronzy kind of color. And there's that bronze color coming through as well. You can see quite a few shifts happening here. It's a very, very special shade, and I do like that. I actually could totally wear that to work because I feel like that would be subtle enough for work. On the inner corners, I'm going to do 37. It's a very, very beautiful green. It looks like this kind of green, but oh my goodness, I've seen it shift into such an intense green when I was looking at it in, you know, like a different angle. And that's what's so exciting about it. So I'm going to take 37 and we're going to put the green in the inner corners of my eyes. This also feels like a creamier shade in comparison to everything that I've tried, because I think the others feel like a drier formula, you know? So I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna put that here. Oh my goodness, I think this may be my favorite shade. It's so freaking gorgeous. I love green. I really love greens. If you give me a green, I'm gonna be like the happiest person in the world, and I love greens. Oh, this is beautiful. Very, very intense green coming through here, right? So it's like that muted, and then it's so intense. And I think the closest shade that I'm reminded of is something from the Adept Cosmetics Inspired palette. That's what that one reminds me of instantly, but that one had a completely different formula, because I think that felt more like a tinsel ball kind of formula, you know, and you don't get that anymore. So if you never got to try the shades from the Adept Inspired palette, because Inspired's not available anymore, it's like it was a limited edition palette and it's sold out. So if you did not get to try Inspired and you're looking for something that could actually fill in, I actually think this one would be it. It's just gorgeous. Let's go on with the next shade. This is 41 here. It's very, very intense and very beautiful. Yeah, this is definitely a creamier formula, but I like it. I really, really like that. So now I'm just stamping this here. Kind of interesting that this is like it's got that dull kind of quality to it as well, which is so surprising because it kind of feels so vibrant when you look at it in some angles. I think you can see something like a duller kind of like silvery blue coming through there. Yeah, these two shades are really, really beautiful. Probably some of my favorites from the collection. So now we're going to go in with shade 40 over here. This is what it looks like. Really, really pretty. Beautiful warm gold shade. And I'm going to put that in the inner corners here. So let's see how this turns out. It's so pretty. I really, really like the way that that shade looks. You can see that orange coming through there. So this is going from a gold to an orange, and you can definitely kind of see that happening there. We're also going to add on shade 35, a smooth kind of formula, and I see a very strong shift happening. These are beautiful colors for autumn. I'm going to put that right over here, the inner corners. And kind of blend that a little bit with the other shade, but not too much because I want the original color to kind of be there. What I'm seeing, so you can see how well these two blend together, yeah? It's almost like it has a little bit of that first shade in it. And you get this beautiful green also coming through, which I do like. This over here is shade 36. It's a very pretty pink. It's a really, really fun Barbie pink, which I love, absolutely love. Oh, that's so, so, so pretty. And I kind of feel like, oh, it's gorgeous. It's like this pink going into like a gold. Can you see that? That gold coming through right there. So, so pretty. Absolutely loving this. It's beautiful. And this over here is shade 34. And final shade, this is number 34, which I'm really excited about because it is so unbelievably sparkly. When I was taking photos of this, I could not believe the colors I was seeing. I saw pink, purple, blue, teal, everything coming through here. So I'm really excited to see how this one's gonna work. So this is how it looks like on my finger. And we're gonna put her here next to the pink because I really love contrasting shades together, and I think that's why I decided to arrange all of the colors like this too. You can instantly see the shift, purple there and blue. It's just, it's so freaking obvious. And I think I can see a little bit of teal coming through there too, but I can't be too sure, but you can definitely see how shifty of a shade this is. So this eye over here feels like it's just so pinky purple, and it has this electric blue that kind of shows up when I'm because I'm turning my eye like that and you don't even see that blue. It becomes purple and then I come back here and it's blue all over again. So very, very Barbie kind of eye, and this here is just so beautiful and so autumn. This is me like to a T. I just love autumn colors. I'm so happy that I got to swatch them for you and show you what they look like. I do apologize. I know that I used to do like one for each, you know, like I would do one eye for each shade, but I just need to protect my skin a bit more and I just didn't want to risk it, especially since that has not healed and it's been weeks, and I just don't feel like I can handle another like injury happening on my eye, because if the skin tears then I'm not going to be able to do makeup without patches showing up, because right over here you can see that patch that keeps showing up in the inner corner, and that's because my skin has really been torn. So I'm not risking it because of that. I think that if I'd gone in with a base for this particular collection, I think that the colors would have come out a lot stronger, a lot better. That's the whole point of makeup bases. So for you, when you're actually using these, make sure that you do that. Always, always use a base. It makes your makeup stay longer, and it also intensifies the colors. Now, my favorite base is the Alter Ego one. This is the eyeshadow base that I use for everything. I really don't use anything else. I used to use P. Louise and I absolutely loved it. And after using Alter Ego, I've just been converted. I'm like, I want to do Alter Ego and Alter Ego alone. So that's why I've decided to go in with that one. So thank you for joining me. I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you soon for another makeup video. Do stay tuned for that because I have this coming up. This is by a new indie brand called Mad Witch Cosmetics. She sent me this palette, the Star. So I have that coming up. And I also have a couple of other things that I need to do for you, but just check out this palette. It is so freaking beautiful, isn't it? So that's going to be coming up on the channel. Stay tuned for that. I'm really, really excited. It's just I haven't had as much time as I normally do, and that's the reason why things are taking a little bit longer. But I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Have the most wonderful weekend, and you know, I hope that I will see you soon. Bye.